All right, so I don't know if you, I mean, let's be honest, you most likely seen the high level Sparking Zero match, and no, the fight wasn't just buffering and rewinding for you to watch the same thing over and over again. No, this was legitimately right here. This up and down, up and down, up and down. This was just the strategy of the fight. Now, I personally didn't even watch the final fight of this tournament, and this time it wasn't because Netflix kind of sucks. Not kind of, they really fucked up, but that's a whole other thing. I did join the stream and watch a few fights and leave, and then I came back and watched a few more fights and then left again, and then I just lost interest in the fights anyway. A lot of reasons also why I wasn't really watching this tournament. I was watching the prelims and the semis, and it was just a lot of what I was seeing just wasn't really that entertaining to me. One, I mean, a lot of people playing clearly just don't really know what they're doing to an extent. Like, I wasn't really seeing super counters like that. I think I seen like 1 or 2 super counters, and that was it. And at that point, I was just seeing a lot of raw supers being thrown out, and I was like, yeah, this ain't it, Chief. But I did hear and eventually seen this finals match where 2 players were showing this top tier gameplay, and people were upset watching this. Go figure. Even the commentators didn't really know what to say.
I have some questions. I really like flying up and down as well.
Yeah, so how's your day been, Jake?
It's been great, man. I really, I'm really happy. I'm really happy to hang out with my son a little bit later. We've been watching all of Dragon Ball, so it's been a treat. We are currently right after Goku wishes back. I can't remember his name right now. Wishes back the father, gets all the Dragon Balls, defeats the Red Ribbon Army. It was incredible. Now he's traveling around the world because Roshi said that he isn't. He's got nothing more to teach him. So Goku's just traveling around learning techniques. I mean, you guys want to see the match? We were watching them fly up and down, guys.
Wait, what match? We started the finals?
We started the finals?
Now, I'm not gonna lie, I do find this kind of hilarious.
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
A lot of people are mad at the players for doing this, which they plan to do to showcase the game clearly has issues. And what better way to do that than on a grand stage with a lot of people watching and have other people recognize the bullshit in this game. Now, not all heroes wear capes. Some heroes might even be looked at in a negative light, but they do what they got to do regardless. They really got on the stage and said, we about to pull an Obito and Madara here, let the world hate us. Now again, I'm not saying this game has to be perfect, and when I say balance, I don't mean characters like Pan should do the same damage as Broly, just balance, system flaws, and mechanics. Of course, whatever reason, anytime this is brought up from people in the community, that's not saying the same, off the wall bullshit, like when it comes to balance and saying more meaningful things. Like if people are out there saying, oh, a Pan, or I don't know why I always do the Pan and Broly example, but if people are like, a Cyberman should have the same amount of health as like Gogeta 4, that's not really like the ones we want to listen to. It's the ones that are like, hey, maybe the skill gauge comes back too fast. Maybe super counter is a bit of a problem. Like meaningful kind of a conversation. Anytime anyone says anything to at least try to discuss what could make the game better, they get shot down instantly. Like if I say, hey, I think super countering should have a bit of a drawback or cost a resource cope. Hey, I think the fact that you can get your skill gauge so fast compared to the older game, maybe that's a bit of a skill issue. Okay. Well, look, I think the fact that you can shoot as many key blasts rapidly without like a bit of a cooldown period like the older games, I just like just counter it. Okay, well, I mean, this Broly thing where he can just spark or even you can use Kaioken in this game, and when Kaioken is gone, there's like no drawback, like there's no negative to it. Isn't that kind of just get good? Or like I'm fighting someone and they're just constantly shooting ki blasts with Kefla, and it's very annoying. Like the lore accurate. Okay, my bad. Like there's shit like that I can't really fuck with. And this game, like I said, I can play it on and off, but I can only do so much of it. I just hope this upcoming balance patch makes a lot of good changes for the good of this game. I still have hope for it, but it's Bandai, so I don't have a lot of hope, but I still play and enjoy. Well, I wouldn't really say enjoy, but I tolerate the game, and it can be fun at times, but I typically can only enjoy it in very small doses. Like after coming home from a long day at work, followed by the gym, you will think I want to hop on the game and deal with the bullshit ranked experience this game has to offer, or go play another game and have fun doing anything else. Spinny spin spin. Spinny spin spin. I'm sorry. I'll see y'all in the next one. Back to the shadows I go. And let me know, do you guys think the balance patch is actually going to fix a lot of things? I'm not expecting everything to just magically be fixed, but you think there's going to be a lot of good changes? Or you think there's going to be some like small changes that doesn't really affect a lot of things and they're just kind of disappointing? It is banned at the end of the day, so I have hope, but not a lot of it. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, give it a like. I appreciate it. If you guys, have anything worth discussing, just talk and let me know. Like, do you think, oh no, this was top tier gameplay, and if you think anything's wrong with this game, you're a freaking fool. Or if you agree and be like, yeah, there's things that should be talked about in this game, and it's worth, actually saying something about it. Who cares? I don't know.